It was a tough year for all of us, full of challenges and heartbreak, but you have to look for the silver lining.
This past year has been challenging for everyone in the fleet industry with the COVID-19 pandemic. Some fleets have had to ramp up their fleets to deliver necessary kits and supplies to medical facilities. Then there's the delivery personnel that have spent thousands of hours delivering food and supplies to homes while people have been quarantined. This shift of increased delivery has caused supply chain issues for many fleets. For example, in our fleet, we could not purchase delivery vans that we wanted because a large delivery company ordered 10,000 of them, let alone the delays in new vehicle deliveries because of part shortages with many manufacturing plants being closed during the pandemic. However, with every cloud, I firmly believe there is a silver lining. Yes, the pandemic has been tragic with the loss of over 500,000 American lives and 2.6 million lives lost worldwide. My thoughts and prayers to all the families and victims of this terrible situation. I personally know of multiple people that have passed because of the pandemic, and when it becomes real names, it becomes personal. Our particular fleet is also completely self-funded, and when you rely on renting vehicles for your income, it can be devastating when vehicle rentals come to a screeching halt. Oh, and while we were in the middle of this pandemic, Iowa and some other Midwestern states had a derecho with 140-mile-per-hour winds, torrential rain, large hail, and several tornadoes, which cost $11 billion in damage. But let's go back to the silver lining. The silver lining has many layers, and maybe that's just my cup is half full attitude. But never before have I felt so connected with my staff as I have this past year. Some words that I can think of to describe this experience and how to move forward is concern. The concern I have for my staff and customers is very important. Make sure they're taken care of. Empathy. So many people, staff-wise and customers, are going through so much with layoffs and medical issues and childcare. Be empathetic. Fiscally responsible. Make sure you're watching every penny, right-size your fleet, and communicate processes to make sure that you are fiscally doing everything you can to make it work. And remember, be flexible. As fleets get their vehicles rolling again, they need to remain flexible and think outside the box about other product offerings or car sharing to increase income and decrease costs. Communicate with your customers any changes in processes and let them know you're open for business. We went from 6.9 million miles a year to 3 million miles and haven't had to lay off anyone because of dedication, proper planning, rate setting, and flexibility. There is always a silver lining to the clouds. And now that we have a vaccine, we're moving forward to sunny days ahead.